Alright, so it looks like Mikey Garcia is lining himself up to be Manny Pacquiao's next opponent before too long. It's September 23rd right now, so we'll see if this actually happens or not, but it's an interesting thought. I don't like the fight at all. It's ridiculous. Mikey may be available, but it's as far as contenders at welterweight. I can think of like four guys off the top of my head that are more deserving of that fight. I don't. I'm not gonna say Mikey's not a good fighter. Mikey Garcia is a limited fighter. He's got a limited skill set, and that skill set is not gonna do shit against Manny Pacquiao. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because of some of the statements I saw Mikey's brother, I think Robert Garcia, there's too many Garcias, made. And it's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. He was commenting on the Earl Spence fight, and he was saying that Mikey is going to be a good matchup against Manny Pacquiao, and that the height and reach Earl Spence had over Earl Spence had over Mikey Garcia is not going to be an issue when he fights Manny. Okay. He's right. He's not going to have the height advantage, but if that's the only reason he thinks Mikey lost that fight, I don't see Mikey ever. Oh shit. I don't see Mikey ever beating a higher caliber opponent than the competition he's faced. Than basically more competitive opponent than like Broner. He's not beating anybody better than Broner. If they really have that mentality, or if he's just talking shit to get this fight. Uh, Mikey, Mikey's a fucking video game character. He's got a crisp 1-2. He's got excellent timing, and he's got a good left hook. That's it. He's not good at setting punches up. He's got a limited punch selection. It takes him a while to get started. It takes his engine a while to get started. He doesn't have an elaborate defense. Even Earl Spence has used better defense against Mikey Garcia than Mikey Garcia did against Earl. And Earl didn't have to defend that much. Earl could have taken shots. Earl could have taken shots and then gave a bigger shot because he's bigger, he's tougher, and Mikey doesn't hit that hard. But Earl decided he needed to fucking finesse Mikey with head movement and not get hit, and then come around and beat the fuck out of Mikey. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what he was thinking fighting Earl. I know there's members of his team not wanting to take that fight. I thought one of the members of the team not wanting him to take it was his brother, but apparently not. If it's not okay to fight Earl and it's okay to fight Manny, that doesn't make any sense to me. He must have been okay with the Earl fight then. I'm legitimately concerned Manny's gonna fucking hurt Mikey. Literally anybody else at 147 would be a better matchup. Sean would give Pacquiao way harder time. So would Earl, obviously. Danny Garcia. Jeff Horn, but Jeff Horn already fought him. Or you could just go with the guy that beat the bricks off of Jeff Horn, which is Terrence Crawford. Now, of course, Manny wants this fight. Manny wants this motherfucking fight. I read something about the Filipino-Mexican rivalry. Listen, I don't know anything about that. Mikey's famous as fuck. He's got a ton of Mexican fans. And he's an easy fight. Now, age may play a factor in this fight, and Mikey may look a little bit better. And that's the thing. Mikey wants Pacquiao before he gets old. Wants Pacquiao before Pacquiao's done with his career, and now Pacquiao's getting old. I mean, all those. I don't know if you guys noticed, but island countries, those motherfuckers live forever. Japan, Hawaii, like all those guys live long lives. So really, Pacquiao is only about like 30 right now, but he's still coming up on the end of his career, and he's done everything he's needed to do in the sport. So Mikey wants his crack, and wants to pin this Filipino-Mexican rivalry on it before his career's over. But I swear to God, if he gets this fight, he is the least deserving fighter between 100 and 147 fucking pounds. He just got the brakes beaten off of him by Earl Spence. This shit just happened. It just happened. In fact, Earl's already going to fight before Mikey, even though he just fought. Like, Earl did not fight that long ago. Like, it was a little bit ago. It was enough to have another fight already, but I don't know what Mikey's going to do. I don't know. There's word he's going to go back to 40 or stay at 47. Who knows what he's going to do. Or if he's going to hold out for the Manny fight or get 2 more big fights and get a payday and call it an early career or what. I have no idea. I know he's only got 1 loss, but he's not that impressive to me. He's really not. Robert Easter gave him a hard time. And the reason that they're saying that Mikey Garcia is going to be more of a challenge to Pacquiao than Earl Spence is because they call Spence slow, and they're saying that because Mikey Garcia isn't going to have a reach disadvantage, not too much anyway. And here's the thing with that: the reason Mikey has a problem with taller opponents, Robert Easter, Earl Spence, those guys, not only taller, they all got off first. And Mikey can counterpunch, but they got off first and they threw 1 or 2 shots and they changed their shot selection up. And Mikey's not good at setting up his offense. He's just not. He doesn't use it. He just throws punches. He doesn't use anything to set his offense up. And Manny Pacquiao's going to beat the fuck out of him. Keith Thurman would beat the fuck out of Mikey Garcia. Danny Garcia would probably beat Mikey Garcia. Lamont Peterson would beat Mikey Garcia. Terrence Crawford would beat Mikey Garcia. Jeff Horn beat the fuck out of Mikey Garcia. And when Mikey Garcia gets overwhelmed by punches, he covers up. Don't cover up against Pacquiao. Put your fucking Jordans on and run from Pacquiao, but don't cover up with him. He's gonna fuck you up if you cover up. That's the video. Quick thoughts on Pacquiao and Mikey fucking Garcia.